What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
So the Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Denver Nuggets in Game 1 of the first round of the NBA playoffs, as I expected them to. And in the last week or two, leading up to the matchup, there has been lots of chatter going on. And there are a handful of analysts that truly believe that the Lakers can beat the Nuggets in a 7-game series. And they also say that if the Lakers so happen to beat the Nuggets, then they would likely win the NBA championship as well. A lot of these people don't really put forth a lot of analysis. They just say things like, well, they have LeBron. As if having LeBron has been so fruitful when it comes to team success and championships. 8 of the last 10 years, that logic has been absolutely wrong. People, please, can we please stop lying to yourselves and give me your good, detailed analysis? Actually put forth some effort other than saying they have LeBron James. People are also trying to say that it's best that the Lakers get the Nuggets early on so LeBron won't be fatigued if he has to see the Nuggets in later rounds. I understand LeBron is older, but it's the same people that are also telling us that he's in better shape than most players on the court regardless of his age. It sounds like built-in excuses, because no matter what, no matter who they play, if they make a deep playoff push, they are just going to say he is drained and fatigued regardless. The media is going to do a recap of this game, and many of them probably won't mention LeBron James's disappearing act in the second half of the game, especially when the game was close. When he had a fantastic first half and everything was working. They won't mention him not attempting a field goal in the fourth quarter when the game was in reach. Nope. He did not attempt a shot until the game was already decided and out of reach in the final moments. And I think he only made 1 field goal. They won't mention LeBron James's 7 turnovers. No, because he's not Russell Westbrook, so they won't do that. Only Russ gets hung at the cross for turnovers. Where you at, Skip Bayless? Where you at? Keep that same energy. They won't mention him lazily standing in the corner at moments, not moving without the ball. I mean, what the hell? Is the man already out of gas already? I thought y'all was saving that for the later rounds. Y'all said that won't happen till late May. Y'all said he was primed and ready, fresh going into the series. Bring on the Nuggets. LeBron said himself he's in much better shape than he was last year, much better condition. He's ready to go. That's why his 3-point shot has been on this year. They won't talk about Anthony Davis carrying the squad. What you are going to hear is that he hurt his elbow in the final moments of the game, which was completely legit, not a fake LeBron exaggerated flop. He legitimately tripped, even kind of looked like he kind of rolled his ankle on the way down or something like that, and yeah, landed on his arm, elbow, something like that. Happened. But at which point, when he fell down and had the stinger or whatever it was, the game was out of reach and over at that point. It had no bearing on the outcome of the game. But they might try to present it to you like it did. But you can expect the elbow to now be another excuse should the Lakers fail to advance. We know how this goes. They will also point the finger at D'Lo's horrible game as the only problem the Lakers had last night. D'Angelo Russell, 6 for 20 from the field, 1 for 9 from three-point land. And the imperfect plus-minus stat in a small sample size would show you that the Lakers were +2 with D'Angelo Russell and -9 with LeBron James. They won't mention the plus-minus. Mind you, if those stats were reversed, you would hear about it all day. They were +2 when LeBron was on the floor, -9 when D'Lo's on the floor. What the hell, D'Lo? Come on, man. And to bring up D'Angelo Russell's scoring woes is absolutely justified. No question about that. He was horrific. But this was not the only problem and the only reason for the Lakers' woes and why they lost. The Lakers are playing their starters way more minutes than the Nuggets and not even capitalizing on it. I understand the rotations get shorter for a lot of teams going into playoffs and the starters log more. I get all that. But they're not capitalizing off of it. Despite 37 minutes of play, Austin Reeves was largely underutilized. Rui as well with 31 minutes. What about the blown defensive assignments? What about the poor rotations? What about the lack of rebounding in critical moments? Turnovers leading to points in transition. The media also likes to say that if you look at their series last year in the postseason, a lot of those were close games, which they were. And Jamal Murray and Joker were making some miracle shots and, high degree of difficulty shots. They were just hitting shots that just made you shake your head in disbelief and just tip your hat. But here's what I say to that. At what point do you start saying this particular player is good or great at making timely buckets and hitting shots at a high degree of difficulty? How many times do they have to do this to prove to you that it's not a fluke? Come on, man. When I see Jamal and Joker take a difficult shot, I almost expect it to go in every time because they have shown me time and time again what cloth they are cut from. Another thing the media likes to do, they like to look at a game and say, okay, this game, for example. Well, LeBron and AD, let's just say LeBron and AD showed up. We know AD showed up the whole game, but LeBron James didn't. But let's just say LeBron showed up the whole game. Okay, look, you got AD and LeBron, and they showed up, and all these guys showed up, and we had these two players had a horrible game, 6 for 20, whatever, and we only lost by 4 points. And it's unlikely that that's going to happen again. So if this guy, next game, just makes his shots, the Lakers got this. That is not how things work. Every game is its own unique identity and experience. Just because that player that played poor last game might play amazing the next game, but there's a bunch of other factors. There's more players that have to play well. And then you have a whole nother X factor, not even an X factor, but a whole nother variable with the opposing team. What are they doing offensively? What are they doing defensively? That's not how basketball works. You just can't say if they do this and go into the next game with that, they're guaranteed to win. That's not how that works. Yes, in that game, if X player played better and they lost by 4 points, yeah, they would probably win. But that's not how that works moving into the next game. That's not how that works. I can't tell you how many times analysts say that and they're like, oh, this guy plays better, this guy plays better. And then that guy does play better. And even the rest of the squad might play great as well. But they don't show up on defense and they can't stop the other team. And they might end up getting blown out even worse than they did when the players didn't show up. That is not how it works. You gotta stop saying that. It's not how basketball works. Anywho, that's all I gotta say about it. I appreciate y'all for stepping in. Chime in the comment section, and I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.